The deadly scene playing out at one of the most heavily guarded sites in this country, the headquarters for the National Security Agency, the NSA. Out front would appear to be an erratic driver coming straight toward officers guarding the site at Fort Meade, Maryland. Those officers opening fire. 2 men inside the SUV were hit, one of them killed. One of the officers taken away on a stretcher. And tonight, authorities say this was no terrorism, but it was worrying and turned deadly. ABC senior national correspondent Jim Avila on the scene.
It was a wild scene played out in broad daylight. 2 men driving this stolen dark-colored SUV approached the main NSA entrance and, according to an NSA statement, ignored the guards' orders to stop. They made it past the first gate and barricades were immediately raised. That's when NSA police in a patrol truck opened fire, killing one of the men and critically injuring a second. The SUV then collided with a patrol truck, injuring one of the officers.
CPR in progress with 1.
When the dust settled, authorities discovered the men were wearing wigs and female clothing. One of the wigs still on the ground long after the shooting. But it wasn't an elaborate disguise. The 2 had been on a joyride after allegedly stealing a car following a night of partying. It's the second shooting near the NSA headquarters this month. The earlier one linked to a man who was later arrested for 5 local random shootings, none of them tied to national security, as it turns out. Tonight, it's still unclear whether the failure to stop was due to pure panic or a final wrong turn during a wild night. David?
Jim Avila leading us off.